I have ever entertained has presented me with two sides of an imperfect coin. I oftentimes get asked why I don't write love poems. And my response is that the portraits of love that have been presented don't allow me to paint them with a brushstroke colored in shades of valor, but rather in a more honest hue of villain. At least the Joker wore his mask on the outside, making his true intentions much harder to look away from. Unfortunately, my choices have been much more Batman and Superman in their clandestine trickery. Never really knowing if I was in the presence of Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, Dr. Jekyll, or Mr. Hyde. I saw the superhero within a facade. I could even say that I had become the villain in my own story, allowing their sweetly whispered words to cover up the treachery of the villain they truly were, less of the victim they wanted me to believe in, as I became the punchline for their dastardly deeds, never being allowed to see the inner sanctum of the Batcave. Little did I know, I was always searching for something in someone who couldn't even align their own duality enough to have their reflections be in alignment. As I mistook their masks for mirrors, believing that my own reflection was twisted in their lives, but now I see it was not I who wore the villain's cape. It was my need for a hero that tethered me to the bat signal. I have learned to stop seeking those who claim to save, for their capes hide more than they reveal. Instead, I stripped away my own mask. No longer hiding in shadows, I spent too long being the damsel in distress. No more borrowed capes, no more searching skies for saviors, no longer being my own kryptonite. I lay down the myth of needing to be saved and step into the light of my own becoming. I am the hero, not of a story written for me, but of the one I create with every breath. Each scar becomes a chapter, each triumph a verse. I do not wait for love to arrive. I love my fucking self like a fierceness that no villain can unravel. The rescue has always been here, not in the arms of another, but in the steady beat of my own pulse. So let the records reflect that this has become my very first love poem to my fucking self. Yeah.